Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Damon Campbell with HotNewHipHop.com here at the Loft in Lansing, Michigan with some very special guests. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Chris Travis from the Waterboyz.
X-Wolf, Hollow Squad. Eddie Baker, Healthy Boys.
The name's Ricky, Team Seth.
Great to meet you guys. Definitely appreciate your time. And Bones, or Ricky, I suppose, you also refer to yourself in Dirt as a young Justin Timberlake because all these bitches know your name.
Young Justin Timberlake, all these bitches know my name.
But interestingly enough, is your uncle really like a vocal coach for JT among others?
He's one of those, he's friends with my dad type deal, you know.
Oh, okay.
Seen him growing up, you know. Saw me grow up since a sprout.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like an uncle.
Was that Robert Stevenson or like?
No, Rob Stevenson rules though.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's the nicest guy ever.
Oh, no.
His name's Dave Stroud.
Have any of those guys ever like offered you any pointers or anything?
No, I'd rather just be not good.
Well, because I was gonna say you actually do sound quite well in a lot of your singing. Granted, you guys do tend to have kind of this gritty underground sound to your music. So certainly nothing glamorous about your approach, I would say. But ironically, Chris, I understand Pretty Ricky was actually rather significant in, instrumental in your getting your feet off the ground with rap.
Yeah, hell yeah. I used to love Pretty Ricky back in fucking middle school, bro. No homo. Hey, we got a song called Top 8, you know what I'm saying? It was very Pretty Ricky influence.
What was it that drew you to him?
The beats, like the beats was just wavy as hell, and just the videos. Yeah, did you see the videos?
I'm not sure if I've seen those ones.
You gotta go look at the videos.
Okay.
It was just live. Go bump Top 8 and you'll hear the influence.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yep.
And Xavier, I believe for you it was kind of like a Bone Thugs mix CD that your cousin had that kind of helped spark your interest.
Yeah, that was right. Bone Thugs, Mystical, No Limit, Master P and them, Mia X, who else? 3-6 Mafia, for sure. There was somebody I was thinking about the other day. Who the fuck was it? Oh, Lil Boosie.
Oh,
yeah.
Totally.
So yeah, all them niggas helped me.
How significant would you say your cousin's mix CD was for you? Wasn't that like what first got you into it?
Yeah, well, that was the first time I heard the Bone Thugs.
Okay.
Heard Crossroads, and I was like, damn. And then he had some more songs on there.
Yeah.
And then I was in middle school, I remember. And then I went home and like found all their songs, memorized all the lyrics and shit, man. Cause I was obsessed with how they rap fast and shit.
Totally.
So I just learned how to do that shit. But now I don't even do that shit no more. But I still can.
Oh, okay.
But I don't.
And
so, yeah.
Eddie, I understand you're at a bit of a crossroad yourself, I suppose, when you got kicked out of military school as a youngster.
It's funny. Yeah. But I was in 5th grade.
Like what?
5th, 6th grade.
What happened exactly?
I got in a fight at chapel. In the chapel, we used to have to go to chapel, and I got in a fight with this kid. Because I remember I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Uh-huh.
And this nigga was like tripping on. I remember I got my shit taken away by General Stone. That was my military general. And these niggas was laughing at me in chapel. I just got mad. I socked the nigga, and I remember I just got kicked out.
Was there a certain instance that got you sent there in the first place, or just a culmination of things?
I was just bad in school.
Okay.
And my dad got out of prison when I was like in 6th grade, or 4th grade, and he sent me there when he got out of jail.
And at the military school, you'd even get like paddled and stuff?
Hell yeah, I got paddled. That shit hurt like a motherfucker. I used to always have to wear like double boxers and shit.
And speaking of paddles, Bones, you in particular, I guess, kind of, tend to get heaped into the whole, drowning in sorrow, sad rap type movement, or at least, by a perhaps slightly ambitious, noisy article. But at the end of your song, Unless I'm Wrong, I believe it's called, you whisper,
So many people spend so much of their life, energy, sweating the small stuff. The complete thing loses touch with the magic and beauty of life.
So many people spend so much of their life and energy sweating the small stuff that they completely lose touch of, you know, the magic and beauty that life has to offer, which sounds like a pretty optimistic statement. So do you feel like you're being misunderstood in any way?
That wasn't me.
Oh, that one was not you?
That was my friend Drip
Oh, okay.
whispering at the end of that.
But then you also have a line in Hey Sorry I Was in the Shower where you say,
What they worry about being on top. I'm just happy that I got to be alive. While they strive just to be called the best. Feel lucky that I ever got breath.
while they're worried about being on top, I'm just happy that I, you know, got to be alive. While they strive just to be called the best, feel lucky that I ever got breath. So kind of along those same lines, are people just overlooking those lines and like?
I think that the people that write things online, I don't really look or know their names.
Yeah.
I don't like websites very much.
Yeah.
I don't like HTMLs.
Well, and on that note, granted, this is a website, so I appreciate you going out of your way to do the interview.
I just want to make sure that this is under very, very, very hot, because I know that you guys rate songs hot, kind of hot, like new, very hot. I want this under very, very hot.
Hell yeah.
And if it's not, I'm gonna have a bone to pick.
Okay. No pun intended, right?
Well, it is DJ Ill Will. Where's he at?
I'm not so sure if he's involved anymore. I'm not too familiar. I don't really know all the ins and outs.
And I'll talk to DJ Ill Will about it if he's still on the staff.
Okay. You know, on the flip side, though, you do have, you know, I suppose a bit of self-deprecation in the sense that, you know, you often refer to yourself as white trash, even have a mixtape called Garbage. And speaking of which, you know, I must say you're probably the first artist I've ever heard kind of reminisce on the Michigan ways of recycling cans, which I thought was pretty cool. But, you know, for the most part, would you guys consider your music to be kind of like bottled up thoughts and emotion from the past, or more of a direct reflection of like how you're feeling in the here and now?
It's just a bunch of
Both.
By all means.
You go.
go for you. I got mine.
But yeah, it's both. Actually, I don't know. It's just when I make music. It's just I don't know. I just say what I want. You know what I'm saying? You say what's on your mind, however you feeling at the moment. You know what I'm saying? You just say it. Yeah. Like, you can't be scared to say shit. That's how we is.
We just fucking get high and listen to the beats and, you know what I'm saying, whatever emotion go by, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna make a song about the sound guy, bitch ass.
Tonight. What was wrong with it exactly?
He just wanted his ass beat.
Okay. Well, and you do, Xavier, tend to, you know, come off, I would say...
Violent?
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, slightly irritated to say the least. So, like, where does the majority of that stem from, you think?
Problems in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Humans.
Just people fucking up the
Niggas
sound at your
fucking with
shows?
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or fucking with my niggas right here.
Yeah, totally.
Any problem like that, snap off.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised you guys don't end up recycling more lyrics for, you know, as much music as you record.
Because we don't...
always new shit to talk about.
Yeah,
That's
like,
true.
We not, you know... Yeah, man, like, you know, the old rappers used to recycle a lot of lyrics from, like, the old R&B singers from back in the day and shit. And I caught on to that shit, like, recently.
Hell yeah.
But, like, I don't remember shit that well to be recycling
Yeah.
shit. I just come up with the new shit.
Totally. You know, speaking of staying sharp, though, Bones often makes mention of the Switchblades.
Condoms back here, huh?
Are they used or unused? Are they used or unused? There's also a mattress.
I didn't know they were rat traps.
There's also, I noticed earlier, a mattress in that back room, in that safe. So, you know,
A sugar shack.
Sugar shack.
but no, and Chris, you know, on Pure Life, you rap, you know, water boys for life, boy, that's my shit. Make the whole world drink water, that's my plan.
Water boys for life, stay pure, boy, that's my shit. Make the whole world drink water, that's my plan, bitch.
So when you see people like, you know, like Mick Jenkins, for example, kind of adopting a similar aesthetic with his music, do you see that as kind of helping the overall cause in the grand scheme of things, or more so just kind of piggybacking?
They need to pay
off
homage
the
to Chris
movement that you
Travis. He started first. I'm just saying that.
Oh, man. I don't know. It's just good to see everybody, you know what I'm saying, getting inspired and shit. I don't even know. Like, it's a lot of more artists coming out talking about drinking water and shit. So I'm like, fuck it. I guess it's a motherfucking genre or some shit. I don't even know, but
Chris started it though.
I was
Fuck
been
all
on
you
this
niggas.
shit.
He's gonna be humble, but
I've
he's
been on this shit.
he's gonna be humble about it. But he started the shit first years ago, and everybody's
started
biting
the
that
shit.
shit. Nobody's paying homage like they need to. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He's the water god, water
Exactly.
boys. Had niggas drinking Fiji water, all that shit.
Tweeting that
Smart
shit
water.
to me, all,
Tweeting
like,
shit.
last-
Fiji water knows who the fuck we are. Go on Twitter and type in, just say anything about it. They know who the fuck. They know what's up.
They know what's up.
So Fiji's the preference, you would say?
That just how.
That's not the preference, but you know what I'm saying. It's just like that. We just straight drinking water, but it ain't even about drinking water. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than that shit. But yeah, I've been on this shit.
I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but like there was actually someone who puked during your guys' set, so I guess it just goes to show the importance, right?
They always want water.
Yeah.
All the time.
And
Somebody puked.
yeah, someone puked. Somebody puked a couple times during the show on their way to the bathroom. They tried. I'm sorry.
They yacked.
Oh yeah. They were having to like
Why
this.
didn't you say something earlier?
Better late than never, I guess.
I don't think so with this.
But you know, we of course have in addition to the Water Boys, we got the Healthy Boys,
Yeah.
Hollow Squad, Team Sesh. But Bones, whatever ended up happening with the Night Rats? Like, what was that about?
The Night Rats, I am forever.
No comment.
They live on in spirit, I suppose. Okay, we're good. Is there anything else you'd like people to know about Seshollowaterboyz?
Yeah, we're selling out the whole fucking tour.
Elliot says they're selling out the whole tour.
Let Els talk.
Yeah, ask
Els come in.
He knows about the tour stuff.
Come
Let's
on
have
in.
Els come in.
Inform the people.
This is Big Uwop, also known as Big L, also known as Birdman, Middle Child. You know what I'm saying?
We've sold out 11 shows in a row on this tour. About to keep the streak going. They put on the
Independent.
best show around. There's no other rap show like it. We're
Going
going
to the
to the
ship.
ship. We're going to the ship. We're going to the ship.
ship.
I'm Keanu Reeves, and these are my cucumbas.
Yeah.
This is G, baby.
I thought it was Jefferson.
Oh, Jefferson
That was
Albert Tibbs.
Jefferson. G baby.
And that's it.
Very unorthodox interview.
Oh, appreciate it. Hell yeah. Well, wasn't it Bones? Wasn't it one of your first CDs? Hell yeah. Man. Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking there. MGK gave it to me during our interview. It's kind of like their movement, the EST. Yeah. They let me keep it. No, it's all good. Yeah, he's a good guy. I think Elliot pretty much took care of it. But any final thoughts before we say goodbye?
Nope.
Nope. Come to the show. Come to the fucking Seshollowaterboyz shows. We're the fucking coolest motherfuckers in the rap game. You know what I'm saying? We don't even just rap at our shows. It's fucking a good experience. You're gonna get nice and sweaty. You're gonna fucking get your money's worth. You know what I'm saying? We're all independent young man.
It's all independent, and it's all how they say in-house.
It's all in-house.
That's what they say in-house. But seriously, hey, the truck nuts, let them fucking drag. If anybody's out there
Those
talking about
motherfuckers
truck nuts,
hang.
let them fucking spark.
Nuts. And that's basically it.
Well, there you have it. Once again, I'm Damon Campbell, and this is Seshollowaterboyz. Thanks for watching.